ideology when it comes to the verses in the Quran about killing.
So now I have a question, brother. My term, right? We finish it. Your
You can answer my question.
My question here today, brother, with all respect.
Answer mine.
Does your Allah has a spirit?
We don't believe in spirits. Allah doesn't.
You don't believe the spirit?
We don't believe Allah is a spirit.
Can you read for me chapter 19, verse 17?
I can't right now. I just have my phone. Well, you might have to read it.
Chapter 19, verse 17, Allah, He said, He sent His spirit to the Maryam.
Can you quote the verse?
Which means, okay, let me open
it. Can you answer my question though? Anyone?
We done your question, brother. Now my question is.
You don't answer.
There you go. Chapter 19, verse 17. فاتخذت من دونهم حجابا فأرسلنا إليها روحنا فتمثل لها بشرا سويا, which means our spirit. Yeah. Allah, He sent His spirit to the Maryam bint Imran, right?
Angel, yeah.
Here He said, I don't care about English because English is not Quran. The Quran is in Arabic. So now, in Arabic, Allah said He sent His spirit to the Maryam, right?
Spirit can mean angel.
I don't care, can be or didn't, can be. I'm saying about your Allah word in Arabic.
Okay.
Allah, He said, listen, فَاتَّخَذَت. She took. Then she took. From them. حجابا. فأرسلنا إليها روحنا فتمثل لها بشرا سويا, which means Allah sent His spirit to the Maryam. He became in front of her a perfect human being. Right?
Yeah.
So my question is, this is Allah's spirit, right?
No.
What He said? Our spirit.
Is there any translations that say spirit?
I have a lot, but in Arabic, enough. In Arabic for you. Is not enough in Arabic? Huh?
I mean,
in Arabic, not enough? Let's go. Chapter 19, verse 17. Let's go all translation for you. 28 translation, different translation, not just only one. All of them. Let's see. In Arabic, very clear. Ruhana there, which means our spirit. Right? Ahmad Ali, what he said? Spirit of ours. Right?
Okay, so what does it mean by ours?
And Ali Qari, he said, we sent to her our spirit. Right? Yeah. Amjad Khan, sure. He said, sent our spirit. See? Which means, and other. Arbery, he said, our spirit. Arbery said, our spirit. Right?
Right.
Corpus said, our spirit. Right? Dari Abadi said, our spirit. Right?
Yeah.
Whose spirit this? Allah's spirit, right?
Our spirit. It's not, it doesn't say spirit.
Who's the our, bro?
Who's saying our?
His kingdom.
No.
Who said
it's
our?
It's the majestic. It's no different than we.
What does the tafsir say?
It's
Who talking here?
Come on, bro.
Who talking here in this verse?
Allah.
Allah,
Allah, he said our spirit. What does that mean?
His spirit,
Just look at the tafsir. It'll explain it.
His spirit.
Allah said our spirit. What does that mean?
This is self-explanatory, bro.
Seriously,
Our spirit. I just told y'all.
So it's Allah's
Why do you
spirit,
tell
right?
anything.
Why do you need a tafsir
You
for
said
this?
go to the tafsir. Seriously,
Why do I need to go to tafsir?
Yeah, this
So
is
it's very
Because it's
clear.
clear.
Allah's spirit.
Because we have people. Like,
So now this spirit is created,
of course it is.
which means Allah created.
wow.
No, because it doesn't mean that it's not talking about.
So it's Allah's spirit.
Because it's not talking about Allah.
So Allah, he talking here.
If he said a spirit from me, then yeah. But he
He
said
didn't say
our-
from me.
No, it doesn't say from me.
Brother,
He didn't say for me, from me. He said my spirit, our spirit.
Yeah, our spirit, a spirit.
Yeah, and other verse also, he said my spirit. You want me to show you?
Not. Wait, David.
brother, the
explain
hour
with
is
the
the
words.
majestic.
No,
It's the royal
It's
pronoun.
not. It's not a
to Allah.
spirit. This is wrong to say a spirit. It's my spirit, Ruhana,
Like
not
David
a
Fajr-
spirit.
Fajr
It's not the
translation
same.
again.
Wait, I will show him one
بدي
verse
فرجيه
now.
شيء بالانجليزي بدي فرجيه شيء بالانجليزي.
Yeah, just a second, brother. فاتح غير ملف.
Okay. Bro, was the hour capitalized? Was the O in the hour capitalized?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
No, not at all.
Oh, really? So the we in
الحجر
the hour,
تساوي.
when it's capitalized, it doesn't matter?
Ruha,
No, you're lying.
spirit.
Is
From-
the hour, is the O in the hour capitalized?
Bro, we're talking about Arabic here.
Bro, this is a translation in the in English literature. Is the O in the hour capital?
It is.
Be honest. So who does that become?
Allah.
Allah, right? Majestic pronoun, royal pronoun? Yes, no.
Okay.
It is capital.
What does that mean? Basic English literature, Egyptian. What does it mean if the O is capitalized? Basic English literature.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, really? Okay.
Really?
Read the Arabic.
Read the Arabic. I read the Arabic. Ruhana, our spirit.
What's next?
I just showed you from Quran.com. Let's go back to Quran.com.
Yeah, does he say Ruhi or Ruhana?
Ruhana,
Thank you.
Allah's spirit.
What does Allah-
He said our spirit.
How are you-
Ruhana. Come, huh?
Ruhi. Ruhi would be my spirit.
No, you have another verse, Surah Al-Hujurat, he said Ruhi. Come on.
Yeah,
الحجر
you walked yourself in the corner.
20 29. You wanna روحي؟ تكرم عينك. Let me give you روحي. You wanna روحي؟
Go ahead.
Just let you know.
فإذا سويته ونفخت فيه من روحي. There you go.
Boom.
Okay. no
Big
problem.
Baba Boom.
So you wanna روحي? There you go.
Okay, what is the translation?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Now
my
they come
spirit.
back.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
My
From Arabic
spirit.
to English.
But then we showed him in
to
English. He said, "Show me the Arabic." We showed him the
Oh,
Arabic.
my
Come to go to English. Let me go to
Oh, my
English.
God.
Chapter 15. Wait. I will go to English. Chapter 15, verse 25. Huh? You want a Quran X or Quran.com? Which one you like it?
It doesn't matter.
Choose. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Quran.com. More authentic, right?
I didn't say that.
Chapter. Huh? Who said that? Let's go to Quran X. Who said that? No problem. Let's go to Quran X. Huh? Quran X. Chapter 15. Verse 29. Al-Hijr. 29. My spirit,
What is that? A
and when
capital
I
M?
have,
Is that a capital M? Egyptian? Is that a capital M?
Yeah.
So who is it? Whose spirit is it referring to?
Allah.
A spirit from him.
Okay,
No,
just like a capital O in hour, right?
no,
so
no,
this
no, no,
spirit
no, no.
is created.
James, he says spirit from him. He doesn't say spirit from him. It says my spirit, not from him.
But what Egyptian? Like, how do you,
Literally, he said, my spirit.
Okay, no problem. Look at the tafsir.
So now this spirit is created or creator?
Look at the tafsir.
it's the shuffle, guys.
Wait. David, wait. In Egyptian, which language you want to choose now? Before we jump.
French. Can we go to French? David, can we go to French?
Or Ordo. So brother Egyptian, with all respect, Egyptian. Allah's spirit is created or creator?
Allah is in the spirit.
There you go, front of you. Allah's spirit is created or creator?
What?
You just said
Spirit
Allah is
created
not a
or
spirit. Hold on. You just said Allah is not a spirit. Right there it says my spirit, my being God. You're Allah, sorry. Okay? So now you're saying Allah is not a spirit. How does that make sense? Look at the ayah in front of you. Go ahead, tell us.
So this spirit of your Allah is created or creator?
The creator.
The creator. So which means your Allah has a spirit.
I don't know. Look at the tafsir.
Go to tafsir. I accepted. Let's go to tafsir. Which tafsir you want to choose? Ibn Abbas? Jalalain? Ibn Kathir? Which one you want?
Kapura tafsir.
Read here. This is Ibn Abbas.
Breathe into him of my spirit. And place the spirit
Read.
in. Easy. Makes sense.
So what that mean? Your Allah created. Because Allah's spirit is created according to tafsir. His
No.
angel.
How do you get that from the tafsir?
Allah's spirit, his angel Jibreel.
Let's go back to the tafsir of the other verse too.
Yalla. Huh?
No, I'm saying the verse you showed first.
Which verse?
Go with-
1917?
what is
Let's
it?
go.
Ma'idah?
Yalla.
Good.
1917.
هات لنشوف
Read. Our spirit. Here, our spirit, right?
بدنا نشوف الآية بالأول ديفيد.
Yeah, our messenger, Gabriel.
Which means Allah's spirit is created. Thank you so much. Is Allah's spirit created? Which means your Allah is created, is not creator.
David, can you put the other tafsir back, please?
15,
Yeah. It's a,
29.
yeah, it's kind of funny tafsir. Can you put it back?
So, Brother Kapura, we just prove it from his tongue. His Allah created.
Yeah, David,
Oh.
if you read it, we have created his head, legs, eyes. Okay, but there's no head, no stomach, no heart, no nothing, and have breathed into him of Mary's spirit. Are you guys reading what I'm
See,
reading? Or
Egyptian?
no? Are you guys reading what I'm reading? Seriously, read it.
She Egyptian, Habibi. It doesn't make sense.
It makes
Bro,
sense.
It
How does
doesn't
it
make
most
sense.
definitely does.
Your
Egyptian,
Allah here.
How do you
Just a second,
create
brother,
all
Habibi.
these? How do you create all these and then you breathe them into Mary?
Your Allah here, He's created. Why? Because His spirit is created.
Is that
Which
how
means your Allah brand new. It's not old.
is that how you understand?
Because before He create His spirit, He's not alive. He's statue, idol. And after He create His spirit, He sent it as a human being to the Maryam. Which means He be without a spirit. Which means pass away.
And it never
That
says
is your Allah.
spirit. I don't understand how you're understanding this.
It's
Like,
very clear.
No.
So Allah has a spirit? Yes. His spirit who? Jibril, created.
And have breathed into him of my spirit, and placed the
So
spirit.
your Allah spirit is created.
Angel Jibril, yes.
Yeah, I don't care about the names, about the jobs.
Angel
But is
Jibril,
Allah spirit.
Jibril is of course created, yes.
Is Allah spirit or not?
According to the previous tafsir, yeah.
According to the Quran and the tafsir.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
Is Allah spirit, right?
If it's talking about Angel Jibril, yes, of course he's created.
I'm not talking about anyone. I'm talking about Allah. Allah's spirit is created? Yes.
Allah's spirit is created. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Your Allah's spirit is created. He become angel.
Allah's spirit, Angel Jibril, is created. Yeah.
No. I'm saying your Allah's spirit become angel Jibril.
No.
Come on, man. Come on back. Come back. Huh? 15, 29. We will come back again. Read it.
And when I have fashioned him and breathed into him of my spirit, bow before him in homage.
Who talking here?
فإذا سوينا.
فإذا سويته, not سويناه. فإذا سويته ونفخت فيه من روحي فقعوا له ساجدين.
Yeah.
Who talking here?
Allah.
Allah, he said, my spirit. Right?
Yeah, Angel Jibril, yeah.
What's that mean? No, in verse we didn't see Angel Jibril. Your Allah, in verse he said, my spirit.
Yeah, the tafsir.
Right?
Tafsir means Angel
We
Jibril.
will go to the tafsir. Don't run now. Stay in the topic now.
I don't run.
Here in verse, what Allah said?
Into him of my spirit.
So, Allah's spirit, right?
Allah's spirit, Angel Jibril, yeah.
So, where is Jibril in this verse?
Not the verse has to be.
So, where the Jibril in verse?
If you read it, you won't understand it. You have to go and.
Where the Jibril, Habibi, Egyptian? Be man one time in your life. Only one time. And speak the truth.
I always speak.
Everybody can read it with you. Not just only you private conversation. It's a public.
Okay.
So now, Allah, he said, he's a spirit. My spirit, right?
Of my spirit, yeah.
Yeah? So Allah here has a spirit. Right?
Angel Jibril, he sent him, yeah.
Where's the angel Jibril in Quran?
Read the tafsir.
Where the angel? We talking now about the verse. We will go to the tafsir again. But in this verse, what he said, your Allah, my spirit. Right?
Why are you yelling?
Man, because you circling. You scared to say the truth.
No,
You guys never ever saying the truth.
Do you talk the truth all the time?
So there you're, which means you're lying now. Thank you so much, you admitted.
When did what?
So now your Allah said, my spirit. This spirit in tafsir become Angel Jibril, which means your Allah's spirit become created.
If you read the explanation of the verse, it's talking about Angel Jibril. It's very simple.
Cool. Here Allah said, my spirit, and tafsir become, this Allah's spirit become Jibril, right?
What did you say? Say that again.
Here Allah said, my spirit. And in tafsir, Allah's spirit become Angel Jibril, right?
No, it doesn't say it becomes Angel Jibril. It says that is.
What? I will go with you wherever you want to go. So this is Allah's spirit, his Angel Jibril, right?
In that verse, yeah, yes.
Right? So which means Allah's spirit, his Angel Jibril, and he's created.
No,
right?
Allah's spirit is not Angel Jibril.
What?
We don't.
What?
Allah is a spirit.
2 seconds ago, you said Allah's spirit is angel Jibreel. Man,
It doesn't say Allah is a spirit in the verse.
what he said here? You're Allah speaking here, yes or no?
Yes.
What he said, you're Allah?
Okay, we're just going in circles.
What he said, you're Allah?
Just read the tafsir. It's very simple.
Thank
So it's not Allah alone anymore.
Oh my God.
So who's doing the breathing? I'm just trying to say. I'm just trying to ask you. We
Jibreel.
breathe. Who's doing the
Jibreel.
breathing?
Yeah.
Who's doing the breathing, Egyptian?
Allah commanded Jibreel to do it. It's very simple.
But it says we breathed. We is
breathe.
Gabriel.
Out of his power, he did it.
So who did the breathing? Angel Gabriel or Allah?
Angel Jibreel through Allah. Very simple.
Angel Gabriel through Allah?
Through Allah?
From Allah's command. Yeah, very easy.
So when it says we in the Quran, it's talking about Allah and Angel Gabriel.
When it says we, he means from his arsenal, from his kingdom. That's how like a king speaks, from his power.
So how many people in that kingdom?
Oh my God.
Bro, you're literally destroying and twisting the verse and destroying the verse and tearing it apart, bro.
Not at all. I'm just explaining what we means.
Okay, guys. Listen carefully to me. Brother Egyptian. Here, can you read this verse for me? Any translation you want, I can show you too. No problem. Can you read the translation for me?
And Mary, daughter of Imran, who guarded the chastity of her womb, so we breathed into her of our spirit, Angel Jibreel, so she confirmed the words of her Lord and his books, and she was one of the obedient.
Where is Angel Jibreel in this verse?
If you read the tafsir, it says our
So
spirit.
you added a word and your Allah words. Which means you're doing now something dangerous. Which means Allah word is not enough. We have to bring some words from tafsir, put it in the verse to make sense.
Yeah, so
Because Allah word, listen, because Allah word lonely, it doesn't make sense. For that, we have to go to the tafsir always. It's not enough Allah word. We can understand the Quran without tafsir. Right?
people like you, yes. Yeah, I agree.
So you can't understand the Quran without tafsir. Let's say we don't have a tafsir. Let's say we doesn't have a tafsir.
Okay.
Read the verse.
What?
Explain it to me. Allah here, He said, our spirit. What's that mean?
Angel Jibreel.
Angel Jibreel again?
That's what the tafsir says.
So which means the Sunnah greater than Quran. You cannot understand the Quran without Sunnah, right?
For people like you who can't understand it, yeah, I agree.
You, no, you. The tafsir for you. I'm not a Muslim.
What?
Egyptian.
The tafsir for you, because when I ask you from Quran, second brother Habibi, sorry about that. When I ask you from Quran, what do you said? Go to the tafsir. So
Yeah,
which means you needed tafsir to answer my question.
Me, yeah, because I'm not
Yes.
knowledge. Yeah, of course.
No, you need tafsir to answer my question, which means tafsir clear better than your Allah word.
There you go.
Which means tafsir greater than Allah word. Which means tafsir
There's no way
more
like, you're an
authentic
actual-
from Allah word. Because
no way you're
Allah
actual-
here He said, our spirit. And you put it one word from your side, Jibreel. You bring it from where? Allah is not enough, Allah word. No, Allah word is not enough. We needed Ibn Abbas or Ibn Kathir to complete it, Allah word to understand it, brother Egyptian.
So The reason why we have tafsir.
Let's say Jibril. Let's say Jibril. Okay?
Okay.
I will go with you also. Remove our spirit. Put Jibril. Read it now.
What do you mean?
Just read it without our spirit. Read it with Jibril. Read the verse.
For what? What's your point?
We breathe
Read the
into it
verse.
of Angel Gabriel.
Read the verse. Allah breathed into it Angel Jibril. Right?
That doesn't make any sense.
That's even
But-
worse.
See? Allah word doesn't make sense. Thank you.
What?
Okay, you said our spirit is Jibril, right?
Literally,
I thought this would be more like intellectual.
don't laugh.
Okay, Egyptian, focus with me. You said Allah word is Angel Jibril, right?
Allah's word?
Allah's spirit.
Yes, our spirit is Angel Jibril, right?
Yes.
Remove it and write it down, Angel Jibril, and read it now, the verse.
Bro,
And Mary, daughter of Amran, who guarded the chastity of her womb. So we breathed into it Archangel Gabriel. She confirmed the word of
MashaAllah.
the Lord and his books, and she was
So how?
obedient.
How Allah prays into Mary, Maryam, Angel Jibril? How? Which means Angel Jibril came inside her womb from chastity.
Why are you laughing, bro? Provide a real answer. Stop laughing.
He laughing on his Allah
Hilarious.
word because it doesn't make sense. His Allah word.
this is what we're doing right now. We're adding words into the Quran.
Are not
No, you added, not me. I told you here, our spirit is Allah's spirit or not. You said Jibril. I told him, okay, I will go with you. Remove our spirit, put it Jibril according to you.
you
Read it
identified
now.
you identified our spirit as Gabriel.
No, it's not me. The
No, no.
tafsir.
Okay.
Stop.
The tafsir did it. Tomato, bro. You or the tafsir. How does it make sense?
It's very clear.
It's not clear. That's why you need a test.
Bro, please focus, please. Stop drinking camel urine. Please. Focus. Is your Allah word. Your Allah said, again, Brother James.
Okay, Allah. And Mary, daughter of Amran, who guarded the chastity of her womb, so we breathed into it Archangel Gabriel. She confirmed the words of her Lord and his books, and she was one of the.
So
Thank
now,
you, Anna.
according
Thank
to
you.
you, Brother Egyptian,
Mm-hmm.
if we remove it, our spirit, and we put it Angel Jibril, does it make sense for you?
Bro, I'm just gonna leave. This is not very intellectual at all.
Okay, let me switch the topic. I can see it too hard. Even Allahu Akbar, if he came down, he can't answer this question. I
I
forgive
know.
you.
That-
But another. Same topic, but I will pass Angel Jibril or our spirit. Right?
no,
I will pass it. Only for you. But we will continue same topic.
hypotheticals don't exist.
Because, no, brother. Same topic because I have more than 2,100 questions about same topic.
Okay, I have a
Now
question.
we pass it two question, right? I will give you only one more question. Same topic. You said your Allah doesn't have a spirit, right?
He isn't a spirit. That's what I said.
Your Allah has a spirit.
From our spirit, he's referring to Angel Jibreel. Yeah, no problem.
No, your Allah alive, right?
Yes,
He has a spirit.
he has a spirit. Angel Jibreel. Yeah, he's referring to that verse. Yeah.
I'm not saying Angel Jibreel, Habibi. We pass it Angel Jibreel now.
Okay, what's your
We
question?
pass it. Your Allah alive, right?
Right.
Which means has a spirit, right?
He has a spirit.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your point?
He has or not?
What's your point?
He has or not? That is my point.
I'm not going to say yes or no.
So which means Allah statue, idol, or alive?
What?
Allah idol, statue, or alive?
Okay.
Why don't you laughing and attempt to understand what he's saying? Because the last time he asked you a question, we spent pretty much the last hour when you waffled your way through everything. Instead of laughing, bro, and I mean this sincerely, instead of laughing, ask for clarification and try to answer the man. Try that.
Your Allah, you're saying Allah alive, right?
Value at all.
Brother, let me make it super easy for you. I can see too hard for you to understand it. Because Allah, He teach you, don't use your mind, haram. So now, let me make it easy, brother Egyptian. Very easy. What's the difference between you and statue?
Me and a rock? I'm alive.
How?
How?
What's the difference? I said, what's the difference between you and the statue?
I have
Statue not alive, you are alive. What's the difference between you both?
I have a ruh, a spirit.
You have a spirit, right?
Yeah.
If I now create from the stone statue like a man.
Okay.
Right? Statue or idol like a man, like an Arab pagan, they used to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the difference between that statue, Hubal or Baal or Lat or Uzza? What's the difference between Hubal and your Allah?
Allah isn't created.
The Arab pagan saying Hubal is created. I'm saying according his, not his job, his being. I'm not talking about his job. I'm not talking about his action. I'm not talking about his works.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about his name. I'm talking specifically about his being.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between Hubal, Baal, and your Allah?
Allah is uncreated. Baal is created.
I'm not saying, man, try to focus, please, Habibi. Drink cup of water for you focusing. Drink cup of water.
Just make it more clear.
Read 1 to 3, and we will come back in. So now, Hubal, Baal, statue.
A statue, yeah, a
He's
rock.
not alive. He's not alive, right? Why? Because he doesn't have a spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool. Your Allah alive?
Yes.
He has a spirit?
When he refers to his spirit, he means Angel Jibreel, yeah.
Man. I'm not talking about, I told you, we passed Jibreel.
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me to say that Allah is a spirit, but we don't believe in
So
that.
your Allah, you said your Allah is alive, right?
Yes.
Your Allah same machine?
What?
Your Allah same as machine?
Same.
Or he has a spirit?
Allah is, we don't, he's not.
Your Allah is a machine or has a spirit?
We don't say that he's a spirit.
So your Allah alive using electric or he has a spirit?
We don't believe Allah has we don't believe Allah is a spirit. It's very simple.
Which means he alive because he has a battery.
No.
So how can he be alive? There's no power.
Okay, so I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to get me to say that Allah.
I'm not trying to say anything. I'm trying to get some answer from you.
Okay, I'll answer you. Can I explain?
So your Allah has a spirit?
So when it says a spirit, it doesn't mean like humans. It's not.
I'm not talking about. Look. I didn't say like a human. I didn't say like animals. I didn't saying like a tree. Did you heard me? I said that? No. I'm just asking, you're Allah alive? Yes. You said yes. He has a spirit? You stuck here. We're still here. You stuck. Your Allah has a spirit? Logically, man. Use your brain.
Yeah. So what?
So
what is
what's the difference? For example, why I said he is alive? For which reason?
Mhm.
So we have also the machine. We can use it, and they can move. They can do a lot of stuff. They can drive. They can do a lot of things, and even they can make stuff and they can create the stuff. The machine, but the machine is not alive, right?
Correct.
But the machine is moving. They have a power. They're using power, maybe electric, maybe battery, maybe gas, right?
Right.
So when we mentioning to alive, two type, human or animals, right? Or fruit, tree, right? So now we're talking about Allah, which means we are not talking about human. We are not talking about fruit or animals, right?
Okay.
Cool. So you said Allah alive. You didn't said Allah moving. Allah has a power. We said Allah alive, right?
Mhm.
Cool. You're Allah alive, which means he's supposed to be have a spirit to be alive,
No.
right?
No. That's where
No?
you have a misunderstanding.
So now, what's the difference between your Allah and Arab pagan Allah? Abdul Muttalib, he has Allah too. He worshipping his Allah in a cave too. And he's saying Allahu Akbar too.
Okay.
You want me to prove it from physical book?
I know they worshipped Allah.
Okay. So, cool. So now Abdul Muttalib, grandfather of Muhammad, he's following religion of paganism. He's a pagan. He worshipping statue.
Yeah.
He worshipping idols. Right?
Right.
And he's saying, he's Allah alive too. What's the difference between your Allah and Abdul Muttalib Allah? Simple.
He worshipped Allah through a statue.
Who said that?
What do you mean? Who said
I
that?
will challenge you now. I will send you 2 lions. If you prove it to me, he worshipping Allah through statues. Abdul Muttalib, I'm saying. Abdul Muttalib. Grandfather of Muhammad.
They worshipped idols, but they
He
believed.
worshipped idols.
Yeah. That's why Muhammad.
That idols, his name Allah.
No.
And he said Allahu Akbar too.
You just
And he Nazar Nuzur Aydan Lahu.
you just said that the idol was named Baal.
A different name. You have a 364 idol worshipping.
Yeah. Okay.
364 idols. You have a Hubal, you have a Baal, you have a Lat, you have a Uzza, you have a Manat, you have a lot.
Okay.
So now, what's the difference between Allah of Abdul Muttalib and your Allah?
I already told you.
What you told me. Come again.
Creation versus the Creator. It's very
Who
simple.
said that? Who said
And the
that?
Creator doesn't.
Do you have a proof your Allah exists?
The Creator doesn't depend on a spirit.
Do you have Abdul Muttalib? He has a proof his Allah exists. The people touching him, seeing him, talking with him. Do your Allah exist?
Of course.
Tell me about your Allah being.
Can you see and touch and feel the Father of the Trinity?
But we see the Son. However, who sees the Son, he sees the Father.
Your God died for 3 days.
We see the Son. Yeah, not my God that died.
He did.
The Spirit never die. The Spirit never die. You switch the topic. You are not smart. Even your Allah is not smart.
I'm showing you.
I will answer the question. Let me answer my question. I'm not circling like you. Why? Because I trust my faith. I choose it. But you circling, you have 1 hour. I recorded for you everything. I will download it on my YouTube channel.
Go ahead.
Trust me. But let me answer your question. First of all, Habibi, we are not believing the God is die. But we're saying spiritually. Why? Let me give you an example. First of all, who's supposed to be die? Adam. Because the God, when he talked with Adam, he commented to him, if you disobey me, you will be die. Right? The comment to the Adam. Adam's supposed to be die. Right? Not God. First point. So second point, the God Bible, John 4:24, he said the God is a spirit. Clear. And said nobody can see the God. Very clear, which means he's a spirit. But the Bible too, he said, the God sent his word, appeared in a human being. Why? Because the human being supposed to be die. Who died on a cross? The body. The body. But who raised it up? The spirit.
So what
now
makes
I will give you example to understand why we said the God. I will give you example. Okay. Don't interrupt me. I will give you example, and you will convince now. You will understand it when I finish my point. Now, I'm coming. So now, who died on a cross? The body. Who raised up the body from the dead? The spirit. But Jesus Christ, he said, destroy this temple, and after 3 days I will raise it up.
So what makes the body? What makes the flesh?
All right. So now let me give you the example for your understanding. See, we have an answer for everything. For example, Egyptian Habibi, you as a human, physical, right? You have a physical body, right? You as a human physical body become police officer, which means you're wearing the clothes of police and you have a uniform, right?
Right.
If you die, we call police officer die, or we call the physical body die?
I guess it depends.
Depends. We call police officer die, man. What are you talking about? Right? Huh?
Okay, sure. What's your point?
We said police officer die, right?
Sure. Which means the uniform die, right? Okay.
The uniform die?
The uniform?
Yeah.
It's not alive. It can't die.
So uniform die?
The uniform can't die. It's not.
Man, I'm giving you example now. The uniform die?
Did the uniform die?
Yeah.
I don't understand the analogy, but are you saying it does? Are you saying it didn't die?
So when we're saying police officer die, which means the government die?
No.
Why? Because government spiritual, right?
Okay.
Right? But who's die? Your physical body, right?
Yeah.
Spiritually, we said God is die. Same thing. You got it?
Now I would.
But now come again. Prove it to me your Allahs exist. Yalla. I answered your question. Now your turn. Prove to me your Allahs exist. Give me. No. Your turn. So now you have to give me your Allah being attribute if He is exist. Go ahead.
Okay. Can I respond to your analogy?
So if your Allah exists, can you tell me about your Allah being attribute?
In the analogy, then I'm no longer I'm no longer a police officer, right?
See you circling? You didn't trust your religion. That's your problem. You didn't trust your Allah. That's your problem. Look, when you change the topic and you ask me about Jesus, directly I answer you. Why? Because I trust my faith.
I asked you if you...
And the topic about your Allah. And you change it. I said, no problem, I will answer your question. And we spend the time. And I answered your question. And everybody in comment understands the answer and the example. But can you also, give me answer and example, same as I did? Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. I got you.
Yalla.
All right. So in Islam, we believe in one God. Qul huwallahu ahad, just one. We don't believe in that God needs a spirit to live.
Do you understand my question?
What was your question?
You're misunderstanding my question again.
Oh, the
so
last person.
My question to you, if your Allah exists, if your Allah exists, can you tell me about your Allah being attribute?
His attributes?
Yeah, his being attribute.
Oh, his being.
Yeah.
Just one, uncreated.
I'm not saying who created, if your Allah created or not. I'm asking if your Allah exists. If His exists, He has a being attribute. For example, let me give you an example. If I said the material exists, I can explain it to material to you. What is material? Which means material, gas, liquid, and gas, liquid, and solid, right? So can you tell me about your Allah being attribute if His exists?
ليس كمثله شيء.
I'm not saying who looks like who. That's my question.
But so you're comparing God to an analogy.
I'm not comparing. So if I ask me, for example, if I ask you, does the human being exist? Yes. He has a body. He's alive, has a spirit. He's smart, speaking, talking, has a word. How about your Allah? Do your Allah exist? Tell me about your Allah being attribute.
We don't break down his
which means He doesn't exist.
We don't break Him down like y'all.
I'm not saying break Him down. Explain it to me. Who's your Allah? His being. If He exists, anything exists has a being.
I can explain his attributes if that's what you mean.
No, attribute His being, not attribute His works. His being. We're talking about His being. If He exists, everything exists has an explanation of His being.
Except
if you ask me about my God, simple. My God exists, Father. He is alive, Holy Spirit. He is a talking, He is a word, He is a smart, the Son. Done. How about your Allah?
Yeah, so we don't compare Him to worldly matters.
I'm not saying compare. Explanation of His being.
You just compared God to a
No, I didn't compare. Did you heard me? I said He's like animal, or He's like a human being, or He is like a material.
Yeah, you said He was Jesus.
No. You came back to the Jesus.
What?
I didn't say Jesus. I said Word of God.
Flesh.
When He becomes Jesus, let me teach you. When he becomes Jesus, after the word of God appeared in this body, become Jesus. What's the Jesus meaning? Jesus meaning the red mirror. The red mirror. That Jesus meaning. So I'm not saying Jesus. I said word of God. Word of God, he exists. Why? Because from Old Testament, he showed up. He appeared. How about your Allah? Your Allah exists?
Is the word
Okay. Can you prove it to me, your Allah, from outside Islamic book? If you don't have explanation logically about your Allah, if you don't have answer logically about your Allah, do you have answer from outside Islamic books? Allah exists?
Yes.
Prove.
Yeah. So omnipresent, uncreated, unlimited.
Man, I told you, prove it to me, he exists. You gave me a attribute.
Prove to you that God exists.
Prove to me to Allah exists, not God. God does exist. We are not atheists.
Are you saying
I'm
God?
saying about your Allah.
Are you saying God is not Allah?
Because Muhammad, he bring a new Allah for the people worship him. It's not same God. It's not same God of Abraham. Not same God of Moses. Not same God of Dawood. Not same God. However, the apostle worship him. Your Allah brand new. Muhammad bring it.
No.
He destroy all the commandments that God sent it through the apostles, messengers. He destroy everything. For example, if we go to the Exodus 20, God, what he said? Don't kill. Muhammad bring a new Allah, command him, go to kill non-believer. When the sacred months have passed, then kill the polytheists, whatever you found and capture them, blah, blah, blah. Break it first verse, the God gave it to the Moses. Second, the God said in commandment, don't commit adultery. What your Allah commit to the Muhammad to do?
John committed adultery?
وَمَا مَلَكَتْ يَمِينُكُمْ. I'm saying about the God. I don't care about the people if become sinner or not. It's not my business. I didn't judge anybody. I just talking about the commandment of God.
Okay.
Don't twist it. So the God of Moses, don't commit adultery. Your Allah, what he said? When you enjoying with him, pay it him. Or your right hand possess. What's that meaning, right hand possess? Is right hand possess his wife? No. He's a slave for sex.
No.
Right hand possess. Which means he break it another commandment that God gave it to the Moses. Third.
Show you want me to show you your Bible?
Your Allah, Moro, do you understand what I'm talking about or not?
Yeah, in Islam, you're
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, in Islam we're allowed
the
to
commandment, the Sharia, the law. I'm not talking of some punishment. I'm not talking about the punishment. I'm not talking about the prophecy. Try to understand, Habibi.
Okay.
I'm talking about the commandments forever. You got it?
Yeah, so in Islam we're allowed.
Give me now, wait. Give me now one commandment forever from the God said kill.
One commandment from God telling you to kill?
Yeah, said kill because those non-believers to bring him to the faith. Yalla, like your Allah.
What does it say?
Where?
Numbers 31. So now kill all of them.
Where? Tell me where.
Numbers 31:18.
Number 31:18. Let's go. See how we are trust our faith, our book, not like you, circling. See? From here, you
Egyptian
can see the Christianity is a rock, like a rock. Christianity is a rock. Numbers, Al-Adad. Which chapter?
31:18.
31:18.
I'm showing you that you have Malakat Aymanukum as well.
Okay, so wait, where's Malakat Aymanukum? Give me Malakat Ayman, right hand possess. Give me from this verse.
Verse 18.
First of all, my question to you to prove it to me, one commandment, forever, unlimited, to kill, to commit adultery under the God name, forever. For example, give me one verse for all the people, a human being. For example, like your Quran verse. فإذا انسلخ الأشهر الحرم فاقتلوا المشركين حيث وجدتموهم. Unlimited. When the sacred months have passed, then kill the polytheists wherever you found them. Capture them, besiege them, lay and wait for them at every ambush. But if they repent, listen carefully, if they repent and establish a prayer and give it zakat, then leave him alone. Give me same. Go ahead.
What's the problem with that verse? No problem at all.
Give me same. Unlimited everywhere. Not
Same
for
what?
the specific people, specific time. That we called for specific people, specific time. You have same in Quran. We called punishment. Like Noah, the day of Noah, that is punishment. Like Lut, Sodom Amorah, we called punishment. Right?
Okay.
We didn't judge the God about the God when he commanded to punish some. But I'm saying specifically, give me commandment. Unlimited, everywhere, like your Quran. You have more than 200 verses in Quran. Unlimited, everywhere. Give me same. Go ahead. If you give me any punishment, I will tell you, say bye to the camera. Cool? Because we switch the topic only for you, specifically for you. We switch the topic.
No, I didn't switch the topic. I'm showing you that you can't.
Okay, so this topic, this verse, you give it to me. This is unlimited for every people, or for specific people? Punishment.
Million people.
Million people?
Median.
Median people. So median people, specific people, right?
Yeah.
It's not for all the human being.
Of course.
What?
Oh, yeah, I can bring you one. No problem.
Go ahead.
All right.
You're gonna bring a verse from the Bible that says to kill when it says in the commandments, "Thou shalt not." Egyptian. Where are you gonna bring that from, bro?
Sorry, what was that?
From Quran, he will bring it. Bro,
I need to see this.
bro, if we didn't memorize it, our Bible, and if we didn't understand it, we never accept your question. Go ahead.
I'm sure you guys don't understand your Bible.
Yeah, give me.
When Jesus was on the cross, you know what he said? He said, "Father, forgive them," bro. Like, if you don't think that he wanted us to go out and do what Muhammad told you to do, don't you think we would have already done that? Don't you think Jesus and his apostles would have done that? How about when the Roman soldiers came to capture Jesus and Peter cut off one of the Roman soldiers' ear? What did Jesus say to him?
And otherwise, brother, in Exodus, commandment, unlimited, everywhere. Don't kill.
Same with Islam.
Done. Don't kill. Commandment. Sharia is law. Don't kill. Not punishment. You have a lot of punishment in Quran. I didn't bring it.
Okay.
For example, I will give you the story of Khidr. It's not punishment, but I didn't bring it too. Because specific point, specific people, specific area, specific time.
Who?
I don't want it that.
The story of who?
That Khidr. You know Khidr what he did?
No.
Man, you didn't read your own Quran. You came to talk about my Bible. Please, bro, try to understand your Quran like you do job on a Bible. Please.
خبرنا عن خضورة يا أحمد.
Please.
Okay, so I have the verse.
Try. Wait. No. Done. Try to read, to research in your own Quran first before to spend your time on the Bible. If the big story in Quran, even my man, if I call now my brother's son, he's 11 years old, he can tell you the story from the beginning till the end. And you didn't read it in Quran? And you came to talk about Bible? And you will bring verses for me from Bible?
What is your claim of the story?
The claim of a story, your Allah, he sent some man, we don't know who is him. He's greater than angel, greater than a prophet. Even the prophet, he obey him. Even the prophet, he obey him. That guy, we don't know who. Maybe Allah, I don't know. Your scholar saying Khidr, but who is? I don't know. Maybe he's Allah. Because he came and he killed one child. And he destroyed the wall. And he destroyed the ship in the sea for the people. And when he killed the child, Musa, he told him, what are you doing? He said, next time, if you ask me, I will take you away. Don't ask me. La! He said, Hadr Sidi, I never ask you. You know this story?
He said that.
He said, لن تستطيع معي صبرا وهذا فراق بيني وبينك. Let me give you that verse.
Yeah, let's go.
All the Muslim like that, guys.
All right, so can I, before we move on.
No. Before you move on, open with me Surah Al-Kahf.
Yeah, I know that verse, 100%.
Now you know that verse. After I told you the story, now you know the verse. After I told you the verse, لن تستطيع معي صبرا, you know the verse. Man, why you lying? Shame of you, man.
I need
At least one time in your life, be, honest person. One time in your life, be honest. When I told you the verse, you said, I know it. Before I told you a verse, you don't know it.
Doesn't mean you have an answer.
He laughing, which means he's shocking.
I know.
That mean.
No.
Brother, open Surah Al-Kahf for me. Chapter 18.
Yeah.
Read the story of Khidr there. Read chapter 18.
What verse was it again?
From, I think, starting from verse 60, maybe, or 58. Let me see. Uh, 59. 60. Start from 60.
And passed further, he should sit and bring us our meal. We have certainly been exhausted by today's journey. He replied, do you remember when we rested by the rock? This is when I forgot to fish. None made me forget to mention this except Satan, and the fish made its way into the sea miraculously. Moses responded, that is exactly what we were looking for. So they returned, retracting their footsteps. There they found a servant of ours to whom we had granted mercy from us and enlightened with knowledge of our own. Moses said to him, may I follow you, provided that you teach me some of the right guidance you have been taught. So Musa alayhi salam was instructed by Allah to learn something. that is not related to Aqidah or the message. All scholars of Islam agree that Musa was a prophet and more knowledgeable than Khidr. But Allah wanted to teach Musa a lesson. The story is mentioned in Bukhari. Yeah.
So now you read the tafsir, not Quran. I told you read Quran.
Yeah, the tafsir explains it.
See? I told you start read from verse 60, and you directly went to read tafsir 60. No problem for me. No problem. Just I need you to understand your Quran. So why I said this story? Because I didn't bring it to you, this story. I have a lot of story in your Quran. Same you bring it to me now from the Bible. But not my question. I'm not saying bring to me some prophecy or punishment. Big difference between me and you. And my device now 5%. Appreciate it, brother. Open your mind, looking for the truth, and you will find the truth, like I found it. Trust me. If you, between you and yourself, be honest and said inside your heart, "Oh my Creator,
Allah.
Who are you? Show me the way." Don't call any name. Don't call any name, brother. Your blood in my neck. For be honest, your blood in my neck. I have to tell you the truth. Just in your heart said, "Oh my Creator, who are you?" Jew saying Elohim. Christian saying Jesus. Muslim saying Allah. Buddha, Hindu. God, Creator, tell me who are you? Show me the way.
Yes.
I guarantee for you, if you are honest, He will show you the way.
I do it every day in Surah Al-Fatiha.
You are lie. Because you asking Allahu Akbar, the statue. I told you, don't ask anybody. Directly Creator. Say, "Oh, the Creator of the universe. Oh, my Creator, who are you?"
You know what Allah?
I guarantee for you. What?
You know what Allah means?
Allah, Allah, not Allah. Allah, al-ta'rif. La, ism nakira. Nothing. La, nakira. Your scholars adding al, alif, lam, al-ta'rif for be name. Bidun al-ta'rif, he is nakira. Ism nakira. Go to Arabic language.
Yeah. So
Allah. Cut al-ta'rif. For example, I said telephone. For B, alam, ism alam, I will add it al-ta'rif. There will be al-hatif. Hatif, nakira. If I added al-ta'rif, will be ism alam. Al-hatif. So your Allah, ism nakira, la, ism nakira. What's the la meaning? Do your own research. La, the name of moon god.
No. We just
do your own research. La, the name of moon god.
We have a distinction between ilah and Allah.
Ilah, God. Allah is not God.
No, it's very simple. Have you read Surah Al-Ikhlas?
4% my device. Maybe.
Bro. It's not. Do you know when Christ was on the cross and they were